Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Atlantis Wasn't Built for Tourists, issue number 4. This was not the best issue I've ever read. It wasn't bad per se. A lot actually happened in this, but it was really weird. And the resolution, if you will, it's like we're just changing one thing for another. There's going to be a little bit of spoilers in this after I talk about who made the comic book, all right? I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, just a couple of spoilers. Anyway, the writer and creator is Eric Palicki. The artist is Wendell Cavalcanti. The colorist is Mark Dale. Sean Lee is the letterer, and the cover artist is Emily Pearson. And bang, this is Scout Comics comic book. So Lucas goes up exactly where we left off to talk to the sheriff, and it's a short conversation because it's mostly done with fisticuffs and knives and a freaking shotgun, a rifle of some sort. Anyway, the ending of this was interesting, especially because the sheriff's daughter was right there. So I'm not sure how that here's the spoiler part. He's dead. Daughter's right there, and I'm saying, like, even if you're not a fan of your father, like, how evil do you have to be that a kid ain't gonna be a little upset, right? So I don't know, man. But there's a bit of a revelation in here. Atlantis seems to have housed another Cthulian character. Now, this should have gone someplace. This should have been amazing. Instead, it was way too brief. It didn't give nearly enough of any kind of an explanation. It wasn't like some, really awesome short mystery that's like, what? No, instead, it's more like that was so quick that blink and you miss it and you don't even realize what it is that you just read. I don't think that's really the way that you're supposed to do things like that. I wish they would have explored that more. I wish that the big guy would have gotten away. I wish that the ending didn't happen quite the way that it did, because it's getting to the point where it's like nobody likes anybody else. There was a comment made, get in the car. I'm not going to tell you who made the comment. Get in the car or I'll kill you. No, you won't. Okay. Get in the car or I'll kill everyone in town. Really? Really, when you think about who this person was? It's a bit of a strange one, but I still got to find out what happens in the next issue. Guys, like I said, this was not the best of the Atlantis Wasn't Built for Tourists issues that I've read, and I think that this could have been better, but all forgiven if the next issue is freaking hot, you know? I'm going to continue reading this because I want to see what's actually happening. And the explanation that we get in here, and a little bit in the previous issue too, but the explanation that we get especially in here, it's indicating that the book possibly isn't meant to last for very long. I don't know how long they're going to go. I think 10 seems to be a pretty apropos number, but well, it could be 6. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But the next issue should be interesting. It seems to be ready to start mostly a new storyline, but we'll see. Guys, that's going to be it for me. Consider picking up the book or at least pre-ordering the trade paperback. This is a really good story. And while there's not enough mystery to warrant it as such, I really read this book a lot like that. I just want to know what's happening. I want to understand this world more, or at the very least this town, right? And we're definitely getting our money's worth in that regard, especially. The art is fantastic. The writing is often a little too concise, but nonetheless, like, there's a story here, and they're letting it play out. So check it out. Talk to you guys later. Like the video, watch an ad. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.